Norovirus is spreading in schools along the Wasatch Front. It has schools deep cleaning classrooms and hallways and cafeterias, all in an effort to prevent an outbreak. So today we're talking with Todd Muir. He's the custodial trainer for the Canyon School District, all about the steps that schools are taking to disinfect areas where the disease could spread. Good morning, Todd.
Good morning. Thanks for having us.
We're so glad to have you here. This is a very important topic. So let's start out with the kind of cleaning supplies that you'll bring out when you're trying to kill something like the norovirus.
Well, first of all, we use hospital-grade disinfectants. We have two different kinds here.
And when you say hospital grade, what do you mean by that?
Well, hospital grade isn't, there's a misnomer. It doesn't mean the facility that's used in. It's a broad spectrum disinfectant that's going to attack as much as possible. And what you're focusing in on, which is what you should do in schools.
Okay, so that's really the heavy-duty stuff to get things super clean and kill all those nasty germs.
That's correct.
Now talk about the towels here.
Well, most of the time people use cotton towels. Emily, rub this on the side of your arm there.
Okay.
Now rub this one. This is microfiber.
Oh, that's going to get it.
200 times more effective than a cotton towel.
Okay, well then we're going to get rid of this.
So which would you rather use?
Well, certainly that.
If your school's not using microfiber, you really should find out why.
Okay, so all of your schools in the Canyon District, they're all using microfiber without question.
And we color code them for cross-contamination. You're not going to use these generally. You use them in the restrooms. This is general purpose.
Oh, I love it.
You don't want cross-contamination.
No, you don't. Oh, that's awesome. And then they're cleaned and everything to make sure all the bacteria
high heat.
Cleaned off them. That's really cool. Okay, so this is like what you're using on a daily basis.
That is correct.
And especially when you've got these issues. Let's talk about touch points in a school, because that's something you're trying to target, especially if you're concerned about a virus at that building.
That's correct. And that's a good question, Emily. When you're cleaning a school, Canyon's district has about 5.8 million square feet.
Yeah.
How do you clean it all?
That's a good question. That's
you focus on the high touch points. That's where the kids touch. The doorknobs, the light switches, the desk, the computer keyboards. That's where we want to use these disinfectants the most.
And what about the keyboards? Are you able to use that on a keyboard?
If you're careful, you can.
Okay.
Yes.
Very careful.
So touch point, high HTPs are where you want to focus, because that's where everyone touches. That's where everything is spread through the school. Okay, so that's your first, when you go to deep clean a school, is that where you begin, or what's usually the first step? When you're deep cleaning for illnesses, yes. High touch points, number one.
Okay. So
restrooms,
you're doing a lot more than vacuuming is what you're telling me.
Yes, there's a lot more to this than just vacuuming empty trash cans.
Okay, so now when we've got a problem, like the norovirus, and a lot of schools are seeing it, you bring out the big guns, literally, and we've got this guy.
So what is this? This is an electrostatic sprayer.
Okay.
So this is newer technology, and what this does is it uses a hospital-grade disinfectant also, different spectrum than that, and it envelops all the way around. So when you're spraying a chemical and cleaning, you're only cleaning right here.
Okay.
When you use this, it sprays all over and gets everything.
So we're not using this every day. We're not using this every day.
Nope.
This is when we just need a little bit extra.
Bring out the big guns.
Okay, fantastic. Can you show us how it works?
Yes, it works really well. Seeing if we spray this table.
That's all disinfected. That's all cleaned up now.
Do you see those micro baubles?
Yes.
Now, if you come over here, I don't have a tester. You can fill it underneath. Oh. So it envelops the whole thing.
Oh, yes, it does. And it smells heavenly. I love the smell of clean.
I don't know about that.
I love the smell of clean, so I think it sounds great. So you will take this through the schools that you are concerned about and literally just spray the whole thing down.
Yes.
Now, are you the only one who can handle this gun, or is this any of your teams?
After they're trained. They have to be trained on it, yes. Anybody can do it. Yes.
Now, what is your advice to parents as they are going about the school year, dealing with something like the norovirus? What do they need to do to make your job easier?
The number one thing parents can do to stop the spread of this is hand washing.
Okay.
If their kids wash after recess and before lunch and after lunch, the more you wash, the less it's going to spread, because the touch points. If your hands are clean, you're not spreading anything.
I love it. Todd, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
So fascinating what goes into making sure these schools are cleaned after a spread of something like the norovirus. We have more information on what's going on at the Canyon School District online at goodforutah.com/GMU. So many good things happening right there in Salt Lake County. Brian, over to you.
All right, thank you much.